conference time for these Grizzlies as they come in as the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Around the back and lays it in. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I would be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Edey moves back up, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And again, Clint Capella. Capella's got 6.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
How young? After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Unloads from 9. Misses off the left iron. To the paint. Jackson misses. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Down low. Capella kicks it out to Johnson. To the inside. Hunter, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Pass to Hunter. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Young outside. In the corner, Daniels. And the 3 off target. So it's the Grizzlies now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Morant after the basket by Atlanta. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. And you can tell Risacher has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Morant missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Inside. Wallace outside. Pass to Risacher. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it's Morant missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Nance. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Wallace, following the basket by Ja Morant. Pass to Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Outside Matthews. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Hits it from three-point range. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So it's the Hawks now, following the score by Memphis. And the rejection by Clark. Down low. And slam dunk by Clark.
quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
In the corner, Wallace with it. And there's the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant with it. He's got 8. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Nance outside. Outside Matthews. Okongwu a screen. And Okongwu slams it in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Pass to Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniel. Young with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Smart. It's Morant in the corner. With the teardrop. And it's blocked. Hawks passing it around. Screen by Capella. Young for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
To the inside.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Memphis, they have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts. No good on the free throw. The Grizzlies making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the middle. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Smart. Here's Edey. Off with the layup.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Here's Capella, and it's blocked. To the paint. Now, here's Morant for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Back to Capella. Young in the corner. 5 on the clock. From deep. And he gets it back. Pass to Hunter. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morant's got 11.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Young outside. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And the dunk by Capella.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And Atlanta again with the bucket. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate. Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish. Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Hunter, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Grizzlies trailed by 12. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over a strong defense.
Johnson's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
You know, Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Atlanta leading by 8. Wallace goes in. Pass to Nance. Nice move. He lays it in. Nance has got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Morant scanning the floor. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 17.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
It's Matthews on the wing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. Now Eldama. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Rizachet. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Atlanta. Hope. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks leading by 11. To the inside. The kick out to Matthews. Takes a three. Another three for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Wallace. Nance outside. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Lets it fly. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Morant outside. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Six on the shot clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 11. Again, Wallace missing. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Pass to Wallace. Plenty of space. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. 7 points for Wallace. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams making some changes here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. The coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Morant. Sinks that one from the post. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
It's good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Morant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 28.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Johnson left side, launches a three. The basket good, off the assist from Young. That's 10 points for Jalen Johnson.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little effort out here.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Young inside. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
And that one's good, Morant.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And here's Young. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Three-pointer, Daniels. Another three for Atlanta.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And they recover it. A second chance effort. And again, it's Atlanta.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Young. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition.